continue this Halloween horror fest, this time with a movie review, and a rather recent one to be exact, and that is Black Phone. Yes, as you can tell, it's already on Blu-ray because I'm holding it right now, aren't I? And, well, I saw this in theaters around opening week in June of this year, and I can safely say, yes, it is a really good horror, mostly mystery movie, to be exact. And what is the plot about exactly? Well, it's by Blumhouse Productions, which is known for a lot of horror films like The Insidious and a bunch of others that came out over the years, and this one is no exception. So it's about a young boy named Finney who lives a typical coming-of-age story, being that this takes place in the late 70s, so it definitely has that bit of nostalgic feel to it, almost like It and a bunch of other old-school horror movies. He does the typical stuff. He goes to school, he has friends, he has a sister, of course, who plays a pretty big role in this movie. I'll get to in a little bit, but the main story and focus is on how he gets kidnapped, like most other kids before him, by a mysterious kidnapper called the Grabber, played by Ethan Hawke. A rather mysterious and eerie type of man who wears a devilish mask, and he holds them in a soundproof basement inside of his brother's house. So keep in mind, people, there's going to be some spoilers in this review, so if you don't want spoilers about this movie, then turn the video off right now. Otherwise, yes, Ethan Hawke's performance is outstanding. The way he kidnaps kids and puts them in the basement, it's almost similar to the way Buffalo Bill keeps people hostage inside of a well before he kills them. And that's where the film's focus is mainly on. It's about how he tries to escape against all odds. And the title Black Phone comes into play because a broken black phone seems to ring, and only he's able to hear it and get calls from his previous kidnappers, or I should say victims, and gives him advice to help him escape. All the plans fail until a certain point, and he almost seems to give up hope until, well, that I wouldn't dare give away. But it definitely plays a key role, and of course, as I said, his younger sister, who seems to have a rather special ability with her dreams and is able to see stuff which has a connection to what's going on, and it helps out with trying to find Finney and his location and try to help get him out, and of course find and get the Grabber caught. As well as his brother, who I dare say plays some irony in the film too as well. He has a rather short cameo in this movie, a few to be exact, and you've probably seen him in the first two Sinister movies. His performance is really good, but what really sticks out, as I said, is Ethan Hawke's performance. But being that this is also a rated R movie, yes, you can also expect a lot of profanity out of kids. I mean, it's nothing out of the ordinary if you've seen movies like Stand By Me, the new It movie, and a bunch of others. So parents be cautioned about letting kids watch this movie because you're going to hear a lot of it in this. And the one who plays the father does a really good job as the typical abusive but lovable father. Because, of course, he lost his wife. Yeah, it's that kind of story right there. We kind of seen this. It may seem a little bit exhausted, but trust me, it actually is a bit refreshing for the most part. It's not a typical jump scare type of horror movie where there is a few in this movie, but for the most part, it's a thinker movie. It's a mystery horror thriller, and it definitely keeps you on the edge of your seat for the most part, and it's very well entertaining for a minus 2 hour runtime. And I was very thrilled with this. I love its old school nostalgic feel that it has, and I definitely love the music soundtrack too as well. The kids and everything that help him along the way, they all play a key role in this, because you do see them before, and they're all his friends pretty much, mostly. I mean, you got the kid who helped beat up all the bullies that were ganging up on him. You got the kid, of course, at the beginning who beats him in baseball and still compliments him. And that's pretty much what this movie's about. It's about friendship. It's about helping somebody who's really in need despite the fact that they're already gone. But he wants to help him beat all odds and get the hell out of where he is. And I could safely say they did a great job with this one. Check it out if you got the chance. It's definitely worth it. So, my final verdict is a rockin' weird mode with Wii Motion Plus up and a plain weird mode up. Trust me, it's well worth it. So, till next time, keep watching.